Listening 1.3.
Hi, and welcome to the show. Our guest today is Dr. David, a professor of journalism. Thank you for joining us, Dr. David.
Thank you very much for having me.
So, Dr. David, do you think that in the digital age, social media is replacing traditional journalism? Or can the two exist together?
Well, social media is having a huge impact on the world of journalism. Social media is often faster than journalism at spreading breaking news. However, I don't think it will ever completely replace traditional forms of journalism. And of course, there is the problem of fake news.
That's true. Some people claim that today, anyone can be a journalist. You just need a smartphone and to be in the right place at the right time. As a professional journalist, what's your opinion about this? Can anyone be a journalist?
Well, I believe that it's not as simple as that. We should remember that journalism is not only filming or writing about events. It is important to research and report on issues in depth and consider important questions around a topic such as, why did these things happen? Who is involved? What is the context of these events?
So what do you think about claims that newspapers will disappear in the near future?
You are right to some extent. Sales of printed newspapers are going down. But at the same time, the popularity of online newspapers is growing, and growing fast.
Interesting. Why do you think that is?
Well, we're living in a digital age, and people want digital versions of materials that, traditionally, were always printed. For example, books, magazines, and newspapers. As a consequence, most newspapers are now available to read online. Journalists can add audio, images, and videos to enhance their reports.
So my final question is, what do journalists need to do in order to cope with these changes and compete with social media?
Actually, there are many things they can do. Firstly, journalists need to develop their technological skills by keeping up with developments and trends in digital media. Secondly, they need to think about how to integrate audio and video into their reports to make them more engaging. Finally, they need to learn how to use social media to support their reporting.
That's all we have time for today. Thank you very much, Dr. David.